Welcome back. You want to watch crime? Let's watch crime, crime. Let's watch crime. Don't do crime. But if you do crime, record it, and the police department will give you lots of likes. We got another Code Blue Cam review. That was a weird intro, but okay. Now, let's watch some Code Blue Cam together. Let's check it out. Oh.
Not been registered since January of 20...
Start from the beginning.
On June 23rd, 2022, an officer conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle after discovering it had not been registered since January of 2020 in West Salem, Wisconsin.
It's gonna be 16 in Maple Street. They're pulling over here. It's gonna be on a black Chevy. Monoxide bedrooms too.
Copy with previous license number you gave me.
Upon approach, the officer asked the driver several times to hang up the phone and identify himself, to which he refused.
Hey man, got your license proof insurance? You don't need to call her. Hang up the phone for me. Hang it up. What's that?
Hey, Mom.
Oh, my.
I just got pulled over and we on the highway right now. I was coming back to come. Yes.
I can't hear what she said.
He's right here. He can hear you. I literally was about to come back and come grab you in the baby. Go back on. That's why I was just coming.
Yeah, it's okay.
He can hear you though, Mom. He can hear you. Talk to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm stopping for. I saw the registration expired like 2 years ago. Okay, so somebody else is on it. All right, you got paperwork on it? You got paperwork or something on it. Hang up the phone, man. It's your traffic stop. I get what's going on now, though.
Work in the car.
Let's get an ID from you first.
Once he was asked to step out of the vehicle, he put it in drive and took off at a high rate of speed, nearly running over the officer's feet.
Yes, I got 1040. How about for a minute? How about? Take a second, 1040. He's taking off westbound.
Okay. I want to point out something. If you flee a traffic stop after an officer asks for your ID, I would like to point out right now that is a bad idea, because that is not only 2 different felony charges you could catch simultaneously. Fleeing an officer is a felony. Refusing to ID and refusing to step out of the vehicle are also 2 additional crimes. Most states consider that refusal to provide identification on a traffic stop. You go downtown. So, don't do that. Bad move. Like, those are 3 things that will land you in jail simultaneously right off the bat. Don't do that. Watch this genius pull this high IQ move.
Take off male black driver.
The driver was later identified as 29-year-old Devontae Bradley. The officer didn't pursue Devontae, but located his vehicle a short time later in the Home Depot parking lot. Police checked a nearby hotel, and they stated Devontae and his passenger were there making phone calls and were soon picked up. The original owner of the vehicle was contacted, but claimed she didn't know much about Devontae and didn't have his contact information. Weeks later, police went to speak with the owner of the vehicle. When they knocked on the door, Devontae answered, and the officer clearly recognized him as the suspect in his fleeing case.
Okay. 607, give me a second.
Devontae slammed the door in his face and later attempted to flee through a side window.
607, I had one takeoff back in the house. He's locked inside. Everybody can respond 1040. Just holding perimeter for now.
So he lives with the owner of the vehicle. Man, this is not a smart guy. This is a next level IQ move right here.
607 information. I was here to follow up on a vehicle pursuit with the RO of the vehicle.
You know what? Lying to the police during a police investigation, it's a huge crime. The registered vehicle owner apparently claimed not knowing much about Devontae. They're living together.
And the suspect of the pursuit answered the door and then slammed it on me.
Who is it?
I don't know his name. I think it's Devontae, but...
The guy that took off from you guys?
Yeah. So it's a second door here. There's only one way in and one way out.
So that's the door?
And that's the door to all the apartments. And there's not a door on the other side.
There's a window though.
The second... What's that?
There's a window though, right?
I don't think there is a window.
There's a window on this one.
You want to grab 118 over here? Just, he was wearing a white beater, black male, tattoos. Just keep an eye on these windows on the side over here. Just look careful at the door. He's a violent felon. Yeah. I'm just going to see if I can get a search warrant or something, and then I'll let you know. Felony clean. Get back.
118 just stuck his head out the window right here.
Stuck his head out the window. He's popped his head out. He saw me right here. Stand by. Ready for 118. He went back in.
Yeah. Stand by for a second. Ready for 118.
Yeah. Hey. Come on over here. Can you show me your other hand? Yeah. Come on out. Come on out. We want to talk to you about something. I am not the officer that's here that originally was at the window, or at the door. Come on, just come on over here for a second. I will be able to talk to you about that, but when you shut the door in our face, when you fled from us and you fled back into the apartment, we didn't know what to think.
611 have contact.
There's nothing to be scared about. No, come on, look. No, not anymore. Look, I didn't know you had anything. I didn't know you had anything on you. I know. So let's talk about this, okay? So I'm Nate. What's your name? About a situation. That's why we're here. What situation? The situation was with.
I like this officer. He's de-escalating. He's trying to de-escalate. He's not trying to resort to force. He's trying to de-escalate, trying to talk him down. I like him. That's what all officers should do. Some don't.
Do you remember anything like that? Okay, so then can we talk about it a little further? What's your first name? Just so we make sure that we're talking to the right person. My name's Nate. What's your first name? Who are you looking for? Who are we looking for? What's your name? I want to make sure. Well, why is it such a difficult thing to give me your name? Who are you all looking for? We're looking to talk to you in this situation about, like I already talked to you about. The officer that was here originally was here to talk to you.
Because he just tried to bust open the door, like.
Well, so it wasn't me, right? You know that, right? But we wanted to talk to you about the fleet. No. Here's the deal. That's not the whole situation right now. The whole situation is I need to figure out first and foremost who you are, and then I need to talk to that other officer. I do know who you are, but I want you to confirm. I want you to confirm the name, Jake. Full name, date of birth, Devontae. Yeah. So, but we know that it's you. We know who you are. I'll get all the info right here. Just hold on one second. 6'11", can you just go with all the info on Devontae? Last name, date of birth. Yeah. So Bradley. Oh, he's showing me all your info.
I literally figured out what was going to be a baby. If they would have suspected me of doing anything, they would have checked.
So this is the officer that's investigating right now. Okay, so that's why he was here. He wasn't trying to bust down your door. So okay, so Devontae, can I talk to you about that? First of all, I just want to talk to you. No, I don't know that right now, Devontae. I don't know, Devontae. I don't know all the details. So,
Devontae, regardless, we're not going away. So we need to talk to you, identify you. And if that doesn't happen, we're going to force entry into that room if we get a search warrant. So if you want to make this easy, we just need to talk to you.
we want to talk to you a little closer in person. Potentially, Devontae, you might have charges on you potentially for the fleeing. He has to figure out and he has to talk to you about that. But then it sounds like there's also a situation in Ohio where you have a felony warrant.
Okay, that's fine. That's all we need.
Then we just need to also then verify this other situation, not the Ohio situation, but this fleeing thing. That's why he was here to talk to you in the first place. You slammed the door on us, so that's why I showed up. So, Devontae, so here's the deal. Can you talk to me for a second? If he just peeps around. So can I come a little closer to you to talk to you? Devontae, there's nothing to be scared of. I don't have my hand up. Potentially, we want to talk to you about the situation of fleeing.
Devontae, I need you to read your rights and stuff too.
Bring me my rights, and that means
Because I want to ask you questions about that incident.
that you're going to try to take me to jail. You're trying to read me my rights.
So here's the situation. I mean, you have to charge them.
Devontae, here's the deal. I don't know if your first name is Devontae. I recognize you from the fleeing. So right now, I'm telling you, you are under arrest. I want to talk to you about that situation. If you flee inside the house again, I'm going to end up breaking through that door. I can show you pictures that I have, and you can help me confirm this.
So he has probable cause to place you under arrest right now for based on the fleeing situation. So he has photos of that. That's why he was here. He wanted to talk to you and confirm some information. So right now, he just told you you're under arrest for fleeing.
Why is you're about to take me to jail?
Well, he wants to read your rights and talk to you.
You're about to take me to, if he's reading me my rights, he's definitely trying to take me to jail, right?
Couldn't English, man. I don't know the details.
I don't know the full. I'm not going to.
It's amazing how people don't want to be held responsible for the crimes they commit, but yet they're perfectly willing to commit the crimes. Another IQ 100 move right there.
Discuss all that here.
I don't want to be held responsible for the crimes I committed. There's consequences to your actions. Look, don't do crime. It hurts, and there's consequences to your actions. And if your actions are criminal, you're not going to like the results.
I want to discuss the situation with you right now. If you feel like you don't want to talk to me, yes, I'm going to arrest you for fleeing.
You're not.
I need to read your rights. There's a legal process in place, man. I'm just letting you know right now you're under arrest.
Because he told you you're under arrest right now. So right now, he can't ask you questions about that. You have rights. Your rights, you need to be read your rights in order for him to continue questioning you about anything like that. So, okay, there's nothing to be scared of. The only thing that would be happening right now, you'd either be released on a signature round or you go to La Crosse County Jail. That'd be the situation that we're dealing with right here. But if you go back in the apartment, Devontae,
I'm listening.
if you go back in the apartment, Devontae, we're gonna get a warrant. Okay? And we're gonna knock down the door. We don't want to do that. We want to take this peacefully. We just want to talk to you. But when he knocked on the door, he just wanted to talk to you. Originally, then you slammed the door in his face, and then he recognized you.
I did because I have a felony. I'm not arguing.
So, Devontae, here's the deal. I wasn't here for any of that, right?
They trying to take me to jail now. They got on the false charge. They didn't mention nothing about none of that stuff. That they're looking, they're trying to run towards me. They're going to make me scared for my life.
We're not doing that.
You literally just whispered to him and just said something to him, dude.
You're in control of this right now.
Devontae, I said no. I said we're not doing that. So here's
You're
the
in control right now.
Here's the deal. We want to make this peaceful. I know you got mom on the phone, so maybe mom can talk to. The situation is we have probable cause to place you under arrest. That doesn't mean necessarily you're going to a cross-county jail. Depends on what the charges are. You could be issued a signature bond. If you're not issued a signature bond, you're going to go to jail. Okay, but I can guarantee you that if you
Going to jail, bro.
we don't.
I have to wait until tomorrow to go to court and all this other stuff to see because I'm already facing charges. That's what you're not understanding.
What charges are you facing?
Charges in lacrosse
Yeah, for what?
for they trying to hit me with a sexiness right now. They trying to hit me with a
Hey, can you stay back in there?
assault on a police officer right now. Assault on a minor right now.
So, Devontae, can you see though? Can you see when you're reading off all these things to us that we want to talk to you, but the behavior that we're kind of in right now also raises. Also, I said we're not doing it. I said we're not doing it. So, Devontae, here's the deal. No, I want to tell you something too. There's more officers coming, okay? Because they all. We're not rushing you. I want. Yep.
Look, when an officer peacefully tries to talk to you, that's your time to surrender. If you've done something wrong, that's your time to surrender. If you've done nothing wrong, prove it in court. That's all you have to do. At the end of the day, he's only making this worse on himself. At the end of the day, he's only making this worse on himself. Don't go and argue with the police. They're not going to go away. They're going to eventually arrest you, and if it's not peaceful, you're not going to like the end result. Don't do that. Like, seriously. Like we know he committed the crimes that he's being accused of because he's claiming he didn't do anything wrong, and yet there's body camera footage that we just watched of him fleeing the police, committing three felony acts, refusing to identify an officer. Oh, and we got him on a fourth. He says his name's not Devon. He told the officer his name was Devon. Lying to an officer during an investigation, another felony right there. We got him on 4 felony accounts right now. Don't share this guy's IQ, because the odds are you're going to share the same singular brain cell that's on its last leg. He's calling his mommy. What kind of a grown man calls his mommy? Mommy, they're trying to arrest me. Like, no, come on. First off, it's not a race thing or anything like that. Like, we saw him flee the police. We saw him refuse to identify. He lied to the police because now he's saying his name is not Devon, but he told the officer his name was Devon. Look, there's a whole bunch wrong here. It's nothing racially related. It's nothing like that. It's just purely this guy's doing shit and not wanting to accept the consequences of his actions. It's wrong.
I want you to do that, and we're ready to do that for you. We're not gonna bull rush you. We're not gonna sit Devontae, we're not gonna grab you. We're not gonna do anything like that. We want to peacefully talk to you, but this needs to be done in a situation not like this. Okay? We need to get closer to you. Okay? Yes. We probably will place you in handcuffs because he told you you're under arrest. So here's the situation. You're under arrest right now, so part of the arrest process is being placed in handcuffs.
Right, then you're going to take me down.
Remember, like I said, there's a possibility. I don't know all the charges he has on you. If he has a multitude of charges, he has felony charges and stuff like that, and you're on a felony bail or bond,
That's what I'm
are you? So then, unfortunately, yeah, Devontae, you're going to go to lacrosse county jail.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to get out, dude.
Devontae, but we're not going away. This situation's not going away. You going back into your apartment isn't going to change this situation. We're not.
him committing a plethora of felony charges and then trying to get off scot-free. I mean, hell, we know he's guilty at this point. There's no if and or but about it because we just watched the body camera of him committing all these felony crimes, and now he's denying that he did anything wrong. The odds are the felony charges of aggravated assault on a minor are because he assaulted a minor.
Okay, so we're trying to handle this peacefully. We're trying to get this done right here, right now. We're not bull rushing you. We're not screaming at you. No one's pointing guns at you or anything like that. Originally, when you came back out, I did have my hand on my gun, right? Because I didn't. And what did I say? Can I see your other hand? Yep. And then I took my hand off my gun.
Eventually, officers convinced Devontae to give up and turn himself in peacefully.
Me. Okay? Devontae, here's the deal. I'm gonna take one step in. You can shut your apartment door. Okay, that's fine. We see, here's the deal. We don't know we can't see what you have inside there. So, yep, I'm gonna take one step closer to you. Okay? So, not rushing you. What I want you to do is I want you to. Do you have your mom on the phone still? You want me to set the phone on the ground? You can leave her on the phone. You can just set her on the ground. If you want to prop it up, you can prop it up right there. I know. Put your hands behind. Yep. Put your hands behind your back. Just. No. You can face me. No, Devontae, you're probably going to jail. We've already talked about that. Devontae, you have a felony bail. So we got to get it over with. We're not going away. Yeah, for sure. I got cigarettes in my car. We'll let you smoke, but we're gonna put you in handcuffs. I'll light it for you. I got a lighter. Just relax. Devontae, I'm gonna walk a little closer towards you. Okay? You hear me? I'm gonna walk a little closer towards you. It's okay. I'm gonna grab your arm. Okay, I'm gonna put it behind. I'm not gonna hurt you. No one's hurting you. Put your hand behind your back. Yep, we're gonna. Is this your mom? He'll hold the phone. He'll hold the phone to mom. No, you can stand there. No. It's okay, Mom. It's okay. No, I don't want it. Keep it on. Leave it on. She wants to leave it. Okay, your call. She doesn't want it all. Just hand it over. Just hand it over. Okay, I get that. So here's the deal. We're going to put you in handcuffs. I know, it's okay. Hey, good job. That's okay. It's okay. We'll go right out. We'll go right out. Let you smoke that cig right away.
Yep, yeah, I'm just letting you know. Oh, we're gonna take it with
We're gonna take it with you. Hold up, here you go. There you go. So you said you didn't want to answer it?
Can you just put it in my fucking sleeve?
I'm gonna take everything else.
He's gonna take it in his car.
I'll put it in.
Yep, and you can see it. Was that your mom or?
No, my mom.
Should we tell her that you're just going down to jail? Or does she know?
Does she know how to get a hold of Cross County Jail? Okay. So when you get there, you'll be able to you can call her, she can call you. Otherwise, we can call her. I can call her from my phone. That's not in your phone. You know her number or anything like that. And I can tell her that's where you're going.
Yeah, everything's good, and we're just gonna go down there.
That you're safe. Okay? We're not looking to hurt anyone or anything like that. That's not any of the situation. I know that some of the stuff maybe seemed a little different when we first answered the door. We thought he was coming in, but when you shut the door on us, we don't know what to think.
I don't know what to think.
I know, and that's where the communication maybe needs to be there.
I'm gonna count this in front of you so we're on the same page, okay? Do you know how much is there?
10-4, that was him. He wrote the update info.
I want a cigarette that was well.
So I'm gonna read your rights. I don't know what's going on with Cross. I don't really want to talk about that. I have nothing for that. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you so wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights? Okay, with your rights in mind, the only thing I wanted to talk to you about, and it's up to you if you want to tell me what's going on, when I conducted the traffic stop on you. Why did you flee? Was it just that lacrosse stuff going on, or was it just a suspended license I see? Hey, why was that time such a panic for you? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, we're just taking it slow, man. I mean, like I said, the only thing I have you on is that one, the fleeing charge. But everything else you got going on, I don't know, but I'm not doing anything with that right now, okay?
The situation that he was involved in, you might, if depending on what the bails are, you might be sitting on a bail jumping charge too.
I'm definitely gonna be sitting on a bill jumping charge,
But how long you think that? If you want a lawyer, I won't ask any questions. I'll figure it all, and I just kind of fill you in as we go.
Yep. Okay, so he's gonna walk you back, and we'll get you buckled in, and then he'll explain everything to you.
No. You want me to leave your phone for now? So you can grab numbers off of it, or?
I wake up to a little bit of drill. I'ma pull up, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the car ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work.
Devontae was charged with felony counts of fleeing, eluding an officer, and bail jumping, ×2. He also currently has 5 other open cases, consisting of several felonies, such as battery to an officer, possession of cocaine, and child enticement. His cash bond was set at $1,000.
Wow. Don't be that guy. That is 5 open cases? Oh my god. No. Oh. He needs to watch my videos, learn what not to do. And learn that if you end up on my videos, you're probably going to be made fun of as a really, really high IQ guy with a whole brain cell. Yeah, so don't do what he did. Don't have 5 open cases. Don't do crime, and like and subscribe for more videos. And check out some more of my videos where I talk about case laws and everything else, and talk about Bims v. Mims and everything, which applied in this one where he didn't get out of the vehicle and said felony fled. He violated not only case law, he violated state law. He had multiple felony charges. Like, they could have hit him with way more than he already had. But he already had 5 open cases. The odds are, with 5 open cases, you're looking pretty guilty. Anyways, like and subscribe. Don't be this guy. Keep in mind that anything you say and do can be used against you in the eyes of the court. And just remember that, because when you say my name's not Devon, when you said your name was Devon, you lied to an officer during an investigation. That's a crime. Don't do that stuff. Seriously. Anyways, like, subscribe.